Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Tay. Welcome to Live with Tay, where we have real conversations with amazing people you need to know. Now, listen, y'all know I always put y'all down with the hottest. Like, that's what I do. That's what I do. So, tonight's guest is not a stranger. Tonight's guest, you are pretty familiar with his voice. If you've ever watched The Voice, you know Mac Royals was on Team Legend. And so, tonight we're bringing him with us so that we could talk about some upcoming events that he has and just find out what's been new with Mac Royals. So welcome back to Live with Tay, Mr. Mac Royals.
Beep, 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 beep. How you doing, lady?
I am so good. I'm so good. You have just been busy. The last time I talked to you was back in December. You were
Yeah.
headed to Atlanta, but now you coming back in October. Ooh, come on,
Yeah.
vibes. Come on, vibes. You coming back to the City Winery on October 22nd. But
Uh-huh.
man, like you've been doing some big things.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the first thing, like I don't even know why I didn't get an invite to this one. But you open for Fantasia and Anthony Hamilton? Like just throw the powerhouse vocals that took place
Yeah.
on that day. So tell
Yeah.
those of us that are watching, what was that experience like for you?
It was honestly, I know it's so cliche to say this, but it really was a dream come true, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I remember when Fantasia dropped her first album, and she had the baby, you don't pay me no mind. You act like you don't love me no more. My
Mm-hmm.
sister played that album to hell. Okay. And then my father, Anthony Hamilton was one of my father's favorite artists. Like he loved Anthony Hamilton. And so to have the opportunity to just share my gift with the city, but in a space where they also were and we shared that stage, like it was a very powerful moment for me, coming from go figure, coming from where I'm from. uh, you see what I did there? Doo-doo.
I seen you. I seen you. Just when I see you, I see you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh man, speaking of, I actually sang that song on another show that I did many years ago. But anywho, yeah, it was just a really powerful moment because in that moment I was made to realize how powerful um I actually was, and
Mhm.
just my overall um just tenacity and just unadulterated willpower. Because there have been a plethora of opportunities and moments where I was really tired of this. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets very tiring.
Mhm.
But moments like that, like and not to say it's a small win, but
Yeah.
like wins like that, just back at home, like I'm on my own turf and able to,
Yeah.
share my gift with these amazing artists. So it was amazing.
No, I love that for you. And so, we like to keep it real and have real conversations. So you touched on something in regards to the fact that sometimes it gets tired, like you're tired, and
Yeah.
sometimes you're like, you know what? Let me just go on and get a regular job, yo. Like
Yeah.
people, like, hey, maybe I just don't want to do this anymore. And so, for those of you all that are watching, you are familiar with him. He was on Team Legend at on The Voice, right? And so
Hmm.
you have that experience. And from there, what was life like after The Voice?
Ooh, I
Keep it
made a little,
because it's
I,
a safe space. You know,
I
I know.
made I made a little money on, but more than anything, mm, my artistry was pushed into spaces that I was unaware of. My being was pushed into spaces. Um, there's a certain level of discipline and execution that must occur in order for you to continuously elevate, right?
Mhm.
And I found out that I was lacking in a lot of areas that I just thought I was just so amazing, you know what I'm saying, tooting my own horn. And then once I got into those spaces, I realized, like, oh, you're gonna have to turn it up some more. Like this
Mhm.
is like this is cool, it's cute, You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
you gotta hit that knob a little bit more, because in order for you to reach the spaces that you dreamed of, you think about, you pray about, like that the type of work like that you put in has to match the frequency of where you say you want to go. You know?
Listen, and that's
So
a whole pep talk for everybody because you feel it, right? You're like,
yeah,
man, they didn't pick me for the voice. John Legend, you got all four of everybody turned around. So let's
right.
not skip over that point. You know, everybody,
Yeah, you know.
yeah, then, you know what I'm saying? They all turned around. And then at that moment, your life begins to change. Something because
Yeah,
you've been singing far for like probably since the womb. So for those that don't know, take them back to, you know, the voice was the moment where America got an opportunity to finally hear you, but you have
yeah.
been doing that for
Oh yeah, for many, many years. So
mhm,
I did The Voice. It aired in 2023,
yeah,
right?
season 24, right? Yep.
Season 24. But I actually was on American Idol
Mm,
a decade prior to. So
mm,
I auditioned for American Idol two days before my birthday in 2013,
wow.
right?
Uh,
A few years after that, 4 or 5 years after that, or no, 3 years after that, I moved away from Arkansas.
mm,
Moved to LA, no plan, had no idea what was gonna happen. I just knew God had something so much greater for me. So
mm,
I jumped. You know, they always talk about blind faith. You
yeah.
know, that's what I did. When I say I had no clue whatsoever what I was gonna do, but I just
So
knew.
that's a big change too, because you from Arkansas.
Yes,
So Arkansas
yes.
to
To LA.
LA. That's like day and night. And so you go
Yep.
and you
Yeah.
just like, you know what? I got my dreams. This
Yeah.
what I do. And so let's just be transparent. Was everybody in your corner, like your friends? Because you know how sometimes when you tell somebody this what I want
Mm-hmm.
to do, and they'll be
Yeah.
looking like child by.
Like what? Okay, so this is my understanding of that space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um when people tell you what they don't feel like you should do, it's not always in malice,
Mm.
right? Sometimes people love you so much, they care about you so much that they're afraid of the hurt that they feel is going to
Ooh,
come,
that's
right?
mhm.
So it's like, when you naturally care about someone, like when you truly love them, you want to protect them as best you can,
Yeah.
right? And what better way to protect you than to protect your emotions?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it took me a while, because there were some people that I thought were just gonna be like, Mac, you got it. And when they didn't, it really hurt me. But
Mm-hmm.
then as I grew and developed as a person, I realized it's like a lot of people, most people fear their own greatness.
Ooh.
So they'll unintentionally project their fear of their greatness onto you in
Mm.
hopes that, not that you don't achieve it, but you don't have to go through the struggles of that achievement, because
Yeah.
it comes with it, right? There's a certain level of duality that flows through all of life,
Mm.
right? And you have to experience both extremes on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, in order to experience true unadulterated joy, you have to go through hell in order
Ooh.
to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And not everybody has that willpower, or, that, like I said earlier, a certain level of a determination or tenacity. Like, most people don't have that. And it's not a derogatory thing. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you gotta almost be insane to believe that you're capable when everybody around you tell you that it's impossible.
That's a word right
Because
there.
it always seems crazy until somebody does it, right?
Mm.
It's
Yeah. Until they
impossible until
achieve it. Yeah.
somebody does it,
Yeah.
until they bring it into this physical realm. Like, it all starts as an idea, and everybody thought Noah was crazy, and then
That
look what happened. You know what I
hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't be mad at I can't be mad at people for being people.
Mm. That part.
Yeah.
Christina says, Amen. Amen. I told y'all, listen, if you don't know, Mac will give you a whole word. They need to follow you on social media because one thing is for sure. You always give them the real deal. Hold
Yeah,
it.
I got to. I got
Because you
to.
got to. And so you leave from Arkansas and you go to LA. And
Mm-hmm.
so LA, you know, you won't, LA is expensive. You know what I'm saying? So you make things do what it do. And as an entertainer, people don't realize you gotta have the looks, you gotta
Yeah.
have all of the things, and that come with a little, you gotta have a little coin in order,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Which is
And
why I wasn't getting a whole lot of sleep.
and so you're in California, and so take us through that journey of,
Mhm.
you know, just being an entertainer, trying to, you know, have people to listen to you when you got there.
Well, um, luckily I got blessed with a really amazing set of parents, and my grandmother. And I didn't really spend time too much time with my other grandparents except for my mother's mom. But between those three, they really gave me all of the tools essentially that I needed. My grandmother was always extremely resourceful, so she gave me that. My
We
father
love
was,
like that too.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, she
Yeah.
taught me how to survive. My mama taught me what real love, between her and my mother, like, they gave me an understanding of what love actually was and what it felt like, right? And then my dad is this really hard-headed, just you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody stop me. Can't nobody tell me what I'm incapable of. I'm a
Mm,
lion. I'm a warrior. I will not be stopped. Right.
mm,
And so the combination of all of those energies made me me. So when I went out there, I had to get a little, you know what I'm
mhm,
saying?
mhm.
Because I was just such a, I want to love on everybody. I want to give
Yeah,
everybody you know what I'm saying? It's that Southern in me.
yeah, yeah.
But then when I started realizing how other people were operating, it kind of changed me a little bit. It changed my
Mm,
heart posture a bit, which I can't, it was good in some spaces and then it was bad in some other ones. You know what I
mhm,
mean? But again, it's a
mhm.
part of the journey. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So I spent maybe a year and a half trying to figure out what I was going to do, how I was going to do it. But the entire time I was working,
Mhm,
um, and I figured out that you can go and do busking, which is essentially street performing,
mhm,
right? And
mhm,
so I bought a little small little speaker, little raggedy speaker. Long story short, I was out performing one day. It was a older white gentleman that sat there and listened to the performance until my speaker died, right?
mm,
And he goes, "Man, your voice is amazing, but
mm.
your speaker sucks. You need to you need to upgrade it, and you'll be okay." And I'm
Mhm.
like, "Okay." So that was my next goal. I got
Mhm.
another speaker. Tip started getting a little
Tip.
better, a little
Yeah,
better. You know what
yeah.
I mean? And one day I was just out. I was at the beach and I just told God, I'm like, listen, I know you ain't never let me go outside, so I know it ain't gonna start now. I'm finna leave both of these jobs. Like,
Mm.
I'm leaving and I'm
Is
gonna
it?
go out here and I'm going to sing. And I
Mm.
need you to help me to do this. You know what I'm saying? I might have been out there for 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, and I went viral, like mega viral, like
Mm.
like crazy. I'm all over the internet. You know what I
Mhm,
mean?
mhm.
And there's a bunch of things that happen in between, but all in all, when I really let go of what I wanted to do and was
Ooh,
like God, listen, just I know you got me. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? So I'm just gonna walk. And
mm.
like every space, like it just kept getting better and better and better and better. You know what I mean? I've worked with some of the biggest artists, the biggest producers, biggest names in the industry. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And I'm just the old country boy from Riceville, Arkansas. So
Somebody said, "Where is that?" It's a place. It is a place.
oh, it's a
It's a,
place.
it's a
Po-
place. It's a place.
Population is probably maybe 1,500 people, maybe.
Mm,
You know what I
mm.
mean? Very small,
True.
very humble,
Yeah.
very humble beginnings. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But they grounded me. They showed me a side of life that allowed me to, for lack of better words, like they helped that upbringing helped to really ground me. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
And you need that in this industry, right?
Oh
Like,
yes, because I can't be compromised now. Because if I had, if they had enough money to compromise my soul, it would have been done already.
mm,
You know
mm,
what I mean? Like, it
yeah.
would have happened already. I've been offered
Mm.
I've been offered a lot of things, you know what I mean? And had I not been grounded in that southern, like that love, that genuine understanding of self, I'd have folded a long time ago. We talking about money I ain't never like zeros I ain't even know could be behind a comma. You know what I'm saying? Like for that time. And it's like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
You
Yeah,
can't
no.
move. And I like one thing that I truly, truly love about you is that you always show up as your authentic self. It's what I feel like connects us because whether you, regardless of what the interview is, whatever, you could let the people know this is how I feel, this is who
Yeah.
I am. You watch your social media, you was like, I'm gonna show up just like me, whether I'm in the crack house or in the White House. You gonna get
You're gonna get
the
the same
same thing.
thing.
And I
Yeah.
think that that's what makes you, when you sing, people feel it because
Yeah.
really are grounded and you're doing what God purposed you to do, right?
Yes.
And like
Yes.
you said, you're not compromised in the industry, and you've worked with amazing artists. Like
Yeah.
to be able to do the Babyface tribute at the BMI, like what, like in that instance, because again, you're just a young man from Arkansas that loves music and loves to sing, and
Yeah.
now you're in front of the Babyface in a
Yeah.
room full of influential. That room is stupid crazy.
Crazy.
Everybody's in
Crazy.
there, and not that you were just in the room, but
Yeah.
you the stage.
Yeah, I was
How
on the stage.
does that feel to be in a space and get an opportunity to sing a tribute to
Yeah.
Babyface, like the Babyface?
Um, it is a constant reminder to never allow the opinions of other people to deter you from your goals.
Mm,
That's it. Like, you know, we speak about we always speak about God's promise, and we speak about you know, manifestation, you
mhm,
know, but people always skip over the fact that in this same Bible it talks about you know, faith without works is dead. You know what I mean? Like you can pray and say you believe and all these things till you blue in the face, but how uncomfortable are you willing to be in order to achieve what you said you want,
mm, mm.
right?
Yeah.
How could you allow something as insignificant as fear? Because if you know what fear is nothing but a preconceived notion of what's to come with no clear evidence that it'll ever show up.
Mm,
So if you allow like it's essentially a thought. You
yeah.
allow something like a thought, not actual action, and not a brick wall, not a thousand gorillas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you allowed your own thought to
Thought.
stop you, to hinder
Mhm.
you from moving into the spaces that you said that you wanted to. You ain't want it for real.
That part. Huh. Tell them you ain't want
You ain't want it
you
for
didn't want
real.
it for real, because if you want it for real, you will step out on faith and do
Yeah,
what needs
that's it.
to be done. Yeah, and you're gonna show up for yourself. So
Yeah,
shout out to Lori Hanford. Lori said, I'm loving the interview. How comfortable are you willing to be? Exactly. You got
yeah,
to uncomfortable. And I always say your what's your success is on the other side of uncomfortable, right? When you go
yeah,
through it, um, there's so many doors that will open, like being on a stage with Babyface, then having, a lot of people think that, oh, well, if you didn't win, you're not a winner. Well,
yeah.
you are living proof. You
Oh
didn't win
yeah,
the voice, the title of the
yeah,
voice, but in the end, you truly have won because Coach John Lennon, y'all did a performance together. You've been on amazing stages, so you're still winning because you're still showing up
yeah.
and doing what you know you were purposed to do.
Right.
So I'm a fan in real life. Uh, Opportunity. You were at Center Stage back in Atlanta. There was a couple. I can't remember who all was on the show right offhand, and I remember
Oh,
seeing
that was me. Me, George Lovett,
George Lovett. I couldn't remember
Miss McKenzie.
Miss Kinsey. It was a
Yeah,
two,
yeah,
all right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was us three, and then Deanna Dixon was hosting.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it was the host. And I remember that was my first time being able to see you live or perform live. I had seen you
Uh
on
huh.
the voice, but I hadn't seen you perform live. Y'all, when I say from the minute you hit that stage, it was a party. Like when I say we was electric sliding, he was all
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
showmanship. It was like a family reunion. It was like the
Yeah.
cousin that we all love.
Yeah.
Does it feel to perform live versus, like stages? Like, TV is one thing, but when you
Yeah.
do live performances, take us through how that feels for you as an artist.
Um, one of my favorite artists of all times is James Brown.
I could tell. I see it.
Right? One of
Yeah.
my oh my God. When I say it hurts my heart genuinely that I wasn't able to physically meet him. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? But one thing that I learned from James Brown is basically when I got that microphone, I'm in charge. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what that is. I'm
yeah.
in charge of not only am I in charge of myself, but I'm in charge of the band. I'm in charge of the
Mm,
energy that's happening
mhm,
in that
mhm,
moment. I am in control, right?
mhm.
And I have been blessed with an ability to use this God-given talent to move energy in a room, move energy in a space. I don't care how big or how small it is. My
Mhm,
energy is
mhm.
bigger. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Mhm.
so knowing that I don't take that for granted.
Mm,
So when I show up, I don't care what was going on behind stage. I don't care what was going on. My job in that moment is to make sure that everybody in that room has a phenomenal time because I don't know what they went through before they got there,
yeah. Yeah.
right? And having the ability to in that moment, make them forget, even if it's for a millisecond,
Mm,
about the bills, about the kids, about the relationship. They might have just lost their job, but they bought this ticket months ago. And you
right.
know what? I'm gonna enjoy this night, so I'm gonna make sure that they do.
Mm. And I seen it, y'all, firsthand. Firsthand.
Yeah.
When I say I was rushing, trying to get up in there, and things had happened. But once you hit that stage, it just really, truly
Yeah.
shifted the energy in that room, and it just kept going. Like it was
Yeah.
like it's like
Oh,
the fire
we
for the
had a
service.
good
Yeah,
time.
we
I
had
mean,
a
a good
good,
time.
good time there. And so, for anybody watching, if you are in the Atlanta area, anywhere close, driving distance, I need y'all to meet us at City Winery on October 22nd because I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed. It's going to be a good time. What can people expect from your set list? Because I asked the people what songs you already know. I said, y'all just go keep on making him sing. How does it feel for
Yeah,
the rest
they just gonna
of
keep
their
on
life?
pushing me to that. That is
You
not my song.
that is not
Okay.
a song, y'all. But you do it so well. I think D'Angelo would be proud. But what can we expect from your performance at City Winery?
Without giving away too much, I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I am on a mission. Okay. And my mission is to spread as much love as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's needed.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why R&B music is making such a comeback because it's been imbalanced for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And life as a whole can only be in balance for so long before it tips over and everything starts anew,
Yeah.
right? And so I am going to do everything in my power to spread as much of that love that this world needs while I have the ability to do so.
Mm.
So if you're watching this and you need some love, you know what I'm saying? Pull up on me.
Because he gonna give y'all nothing but love, nothing
That's it.
but love. And
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
there's y'all already hear he sing for real, for real. Like he could sing with the mic, with the band, without. He just
It don't even matter.
it don't even matter. It don't even matter. And so we definitely want to be out there to support you. And I'm gonna tell people this. I hear people say all the time, I was waiting on my friend to get a ticket. I was waiting on so and so. You better get that ticket yourself and listen, when you come to a Mac Royal show, everybody family. You come
That's
by
it.
yourself. It's like a whole family, nothing but love.
If
Like
I see you sitting by yourself, I'm gonna make sure you introduce yourself to somebody in the audience. You hear me?
that
This is
part.
a family reunion.
Mhm.
We are all a part of the Royals family, and we gonna act as such. You understand?
That part. That part. Because I know y'all throw down. Y'all from Arkansas. I know that food be busting. Now
Oh
we can't
man,
help
listen,
the city
listen.
winery food. We out of control with that. But
You know, I do what I do what I do. You know.
I got a question for you. If City Winery was to name a drink, have a signature drink
Uh-huh.
named in your honor for that night, what would it be?
Ooh. Mmm. A royal peach.
Ooh, why?
Yeah, yeah. Um, we're in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, everything about Mac Royals, like about the brand, it's just luxurious. So I'm thinking a very much so, very beautiful, beautifully balanced bourbon,
Ooh.
smoked with, a little bit of peach flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those situations like that, make you
Mhm.
feel good. You really only need one of them because after two, you're going to need somebody to drive you home. You know what I'm saying?
No, I love that. So the peach royal, I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. I like that. I
yeah.
like that. And so it's our custom. I always like to ask some fun questions before we go ahead and close it out. And so my
Uh-huh.
first question is this: if you could do a collaboration with any artist, past or present, who would it be and why?
Past or present?
Hmm.
Can I do one past and present?
You definitely can because I can see in the way his. I already know. Go on, bring it. What you got?
Uh, James Brown.
Oh, that show would be on fire.
But it's not that I even necessarily want to do a record with him.
Hmm.
Genuinely, I would want him to be in charge of the band.
Oh, why?
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Just because of the way that his brain worked in that space.
Hmm.
Now off stage, oh, he was a cold piece of work. But on stage, it's like it's a completely different energy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So there for sure.
Okay.
Um, and then I got two alive. Like if I couldn't with nobody else, two alive.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx and Jasmine Sullivan.
Whew. Now listen, pause that for just a second because we
Yeah,
got off, but I want the people. I'm not a selfish person, y'all.
yeah.
I love the people. And in case you didn't see, well, I know that Mr. Royals loves Jamie Foxx. That is, I
Yes.
know this for a
Yes,
fact.
without
I
question.
know that without a question. And so one of my favorites, that's why I want to do this because it's recorded. Husband, wherever you are, if you are watching this, I need you to hire Mr. Mac Royals to sing the following song at our wedding. Y'all stay
Hmm.
tuned. We got more. Hold on.
Always dreamed that it would happen. I just didn't know it's that. All my life I've been waiting for something amazing. Shedding took a while, but now I know. Tell me, can I get a witness? If you believe in miracles, and the truth I have is living, and your life don't have to ever be, your life don't have to be the at times it seems we take for granted. How precious life can be, yeah. Just hold on, and I'm sure you'll understand it. Coming into this world, a precious
Woo! Listen here.
wonder.
Listen here. Now, Jamie Foxx. Now, if they do the Jamie tribute, whoever is the creator or whatever,
Yeah.
listen, you got to have Mac Royals do part of the
Oh no,
trip.
for sure. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
a messaging myself. Hey, big dog.
Put me down.
Put me on program. Let me know something. For sure.
That I love that, and definitely with Jamie, he's so versatile. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people, I fell in love with Jamie Foxx. I and infatuation. He is a singer, and I respect the fact that he sings, but he also acts, and he can make you laugh. And so, Mac,
Yeah.
with his versatility, do you see yourself kind of following in that program of Jamie Foxx?
Oh no, without question. He raised me essentially. Like I took so many whoopings behind that man. It's not even funny because when I was watching him on YouTube really really heavily is when we
Mm-hmm.
still had dial up internet. And
Ooh,
so, when you got dial up internet, can't nobody call the house.
it
Oh,
was
I had that line sold up for hours. And my mama was pissed. Did I tell you to get off that computer? Like, mama, listen, I'm trying to get us out the hood, okay? And this how I'm gonna do
I know that's right. I know that.
it.
I love it. And Jasmine, definitely, I think the One Music Fest is around the time when you're going to be here in Atlanta, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. So who's to say? Y'all just might, come on, Jazz, go ahead and
Listen,
on that.
okay, so listen, this is my thing. Now I'm just gonna say this and I'm gonna say it out loud because my feelings was hurt about it. She had
Uh-oh.
followed me on Instagram and then she unfollowed me and I don't know why and I was very sad about it. And one day we gonna have the opportunity to talk about it. I don't know what happened. Life happens. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you listening, you know what I'm saying. Just come on, baby. It's all good. You know what I'm
Come
saying.
on,
Don't
back.
trip on it.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. Now if you have too many followers, Instagram low key be hating. Now Instagram may accidentally unfollow people because it didn't happen to me. I didn't unfollow the people. The
Yeah.
system. So Jazz, girl, I know you, and I know it wasn't intentional. But y'all gonna have a conversation. And y'all gonna get it
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna talk about it because I just need her to know I love her in real like in
In
a
real time,
real way.
real. Yeah,
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 for
yeah.
real.
I love that. So collaborations: Jamie Foxx, Jasmine Sullivan, love
Yeah,
it.
easy, easy.
What's rocking on Mac Royals playlist right now? Give me three songs because people know I like to put them down with the hotness. So you might have something old or new because you're an old soul. So sometimes you got
Ooh.
to pull from them old songs. So whatever, give me three songs that are currently on your playlist that we need to add to ours.
Uh, I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm the new in the end. It's one of my
Old
favorite all.
soul.
I'm talking about one of my all time. I'm your pusher man. Hey, yeah, that's
Dun,
it.
dun, dun.
No, for sure. That ooh, no evil by Sir.
Okay, shout out, sir. Okay, I gotta add.
Crazy.
Oh, okay, no evil.
Yeah,
That's okay. You
yeah,
didn't put me down. All right.
yes, no evil. Um, ooh, mmm,
This gets everybody.
Magic by Manny Wells.
Oh, girl, I gotta. Okay, I can remember, sir. I'm not familiar. I'm sorry, Manny Wells. I'm not familiar.
Fire.
Okay.
Take it easy, baby, before I have your baby, yeah. And we gonna that thing, and we gonna make magic. That's it's so
Hmm.
fire. It's
Okay.
such a bop. It's
All
crazy.
right. Well, see,
And
I
then
told.
then
Okay, go ahead.
honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
Honorable mention. Cause I didn't wore it out. I let your body decide if this is good enough for you. Already falling enough for you. Already falling enough for you.
That I wears it
Cra-
out. It's to the point
crazy.
where I'm not even a singer, and I feel like I want to get on there and do the challenge because
Listen,
yeah, she
if
snapped.
I had that on a CD right now,
Mm-hmm.
if this was the time frame of CDs, it'd
Mm-hmm.
be a hole burned in the CD. For how many times I played it. I can't. I listen. What?
Yeah.
It
From the
got a little.
beat.
It got a little crack in it, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what crack feel like. You know what I'm saying? But I'm almost positive that whatever it feel like is close to what folded. When I hear it,
Yeah.
that's just that's what that is.
I think it's in that beat. It's something is like luring us in. Yeah, yeah. Kalani, you
It's
did.
just it's a bop. It's just a vibe. It's so amazing.
It is. It is. Concurred. Agreed. Agreed. So for those of y'all watching, listen, the only place to be on October 22nd, if you're in the Atlanta area, is at City Winery. It's not even
Hello.
it's not even, don't you think long, you think wrong. The ticket sales, I've talked to City Winery today. You better go and get them tickets. And you're trying to wait till, well, let me get one more thing. You better go on and get them tickets because it's
You
going
hear
to
me?
be, and then you could be looking sad. I wonder how the show went and all that. And we're
Hmm.
not going live because you should have got your tickets
You
because
should have been there.
that's
You
what's going
might catch a couple little clips or something, but it ain't gonna be nothing like being there.
on that part. So tell the people why. If they on the fence, why
Yeah.
they go ahead and get this ticket. Tell them.
Um. Well, I mean, that's not another Mac Royals. I mean, come on. Let's just be honest about that, okay? No, but seriously, if you just really love good music, if you love good singing, we ain't talking about, no offense to all the studio artists that are in the industry right now, it's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
But this show is for the people that love good singing. I'm not Chris Brown. I'm not gonna be hanging from the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna have what's the lady that got the bald head and you know what I'm saying with the blonde bald head, she be up there throwing that.
Yeah, because
You know what I'm saying?
she
She not
chose
gonna be
the one.
there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That ain't what this is. But if you want to have a good time and listen to good singing, quality singing,
Mm-hmm.
the City Winery Atlanta is where you need to be on October the 22nd. It's no question.
That part. That's it. That's all. Look, Magna gave us so many pep talks tonight. Normally, I close it out with the pep talk, but he didn't took us to church. So give us a piece of inspiration for somebody who's watching this, where life may be
Mm-hmm.
lighting for them right now in this moment. End us with an encouraging word or a pep talk for them.
Mm. Take a moment to close your eyes
Mm-hmm.
and focus on your breath and realize that in this very moment, you have everything that you need.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That'll
That's
work.
it.
That's it, and that's all. So thank y'all. Thank you, Mac, for
Yeah, for
making
sure.
time for me because the man he toured, he all over the place. Y'all make sure that you follow him on all social media platforms so that you know when he comes to a city near you. Thank y'all for watching Live with Tay, where we have real conversations with people you need to know, like Mac Royals, and I always put you down with the hottest events, like being at City Winery on October 22nd. Until next time, y'all, we out. Bye, y'all.